Now, as soon as you sign in, you're immediately taken to the dashboard. And you can always get back to the dashboard by clicking on the word that says Dashboard here under Review Process. So go ahead and do that, and let's take a look at what's here on this page. Now, to start, since you're automatically taken to the dashboard when you sign in, we left a button here so that you can request a new review, which is what you're going to do most of the time when you sign in. And remember, you can also request a new review here, but we just made it a little easier for you here. The first thing I want to show you is this chart and what it represents. Now, you'll notice that these little bars are by week. These are in 7-day increments, so you can see over the course of time how you're doing. But let's look at these 4 little color charts up here and see what they represent. The first one is rated only. Now, this is when a customer goes in, and let me show you this, where they just give you a star rating and then they stop. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to force a customer to click on the continue button and actually write a review or provide you with feedback. So every once in a while, you're going to get one of these little yellow stars just like this, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that's okay. The good news is you can at least see how they rated you from 1 to 5 stars, and also know that they got a coupon with a request or a flyer with a request to send it on to their friends. Now, the next 2 bars, the review and testimonial. And I want to make this really clear so that we understand what is the difference between these two. And the best way for me to show you that is to take you to this page. Now, this is step 2 of 2 when people are asked to write a review. Now, as far as your customers are concerned, they're asked to write reviews. We're not telling them this is a review and this is a testimony because we don't want to confuse them. But for your purposes, anything that goes to the internet, Google, Yelp, City Search, Merchant Circle, TripAdvisor, anywhere where somebody goes to the internet and they have to type in a username or password to leave a review, this is what we're calling reviews. Now, if they choose to go down here where it reads, or send your review directly to us, if they click on direct to us, this is what we're calling a testimonial. Now, there's lots of differences between reviews and testimonials. The primary differences are if someone leaves a review on one of these sites, you cannot share it, you cannot do anything with it. If they leave a testimonial for you, you can share it on LinkedIn, Twitter, you can share it on your own website, you can do some really neat things with it. They are both valuable to get. Up here, they have to have a username or password to leave it. Down here, they do not. It's much easier to do that. So that's the difference between a review, the top part, and a testimonial at the bottom. All right, so those are those 2 things. And finally, feedback. The feedback is red. We made it red to call it out to your attention. The F does not stand for fail. It stands for feedback. It stands for let's do something about this. So this way you know that when a customer gives you feedback that this did not go on the internet. They in fact got a coupon and everything else, but feedback is something that goes directly to you. All right, so now let's look at the chart down here in the bottom so you get an idea of what this represents. First of all, on the left, this is the date the request was sent. This is who it was sent to. You can click on any of these names. Let's just click on Robert Simon here, and it will take you to Robert Simon's file, and it will tell you a lot of things, but we'll come back to this. There's other ways to reach this in just a moment. Okay. Also, this tells you whether a coupon or a flyer or a thank you was sent, and if you click on the Sent button, you will actually see what that person was sent. So thank you, Rick Pounds. You can see this was sent to Rick Pounds here. Lisa Simpson, you can see this is a made-up one for the purposes of the exercise. This is just a simple thank you. So you can get an idea of what the thank you message looks like. So you can see what was sent to them. The reminder column is really interesting because the check mark indicates that the follow-up reminder was sent. That means they didn't respond to your initial request. So if we look down here, I want you to read this text. Your system is set to automatically send a review reminder after 3 days. Now, we set that over here in the review request settings. You can set it anywhere from don't send a reminder, which is not a good idea, to all the way up to 14 days. And generally, this is based on your business and business model. 3 days is a really good time to send a reminder. The other thing I want you to note is that everybody gets a coupon or flyer, if that's what you send to them. If they will get it the moment they write a review. If they don't write a review, even after they've been sent a reminder, look at this, your system is set to automatically send a coupon flyer after 2 days if no response. So someone could go 3 days before they get a reminder, and if they don't respond to that reminder, 2 days later, they're going to get the coupon or flyer that you sent. So that's what the reminder sent indicates. Another interesting thing I'd like you to make a note of is look at, as you start accumulating reviews, look at how many people actually only write the review after they get a reminder. On average, we're finding that you get 100% more reviews after somebody sends a reminder, and you can check that yourself. This is the date the customer responded. This is the rating. It tells you how many stars, if it was feedback or review, testimonial, or they didn't do anything. This tells you which employee that review or that testimonial or that feedback is associated with. And then finally, this tells you if action was taken. Now, a big deal with the system is that when someone responds, is that you get back to them and thank them for their feedback, review, etc. And this no just indicates to you that you have not done that yet. The yes indicates that you have. Also, I want you to notice that the little green bar here that goes across this indicates that a response is necessary. You need to get back to these people and thank them for what they've done for you. So you will see that the little green bars is another way of identifying the no here. All right, so that's how the dashboard works, and it is your one-stop spot to really get a good overview to see what's going on.